I was heading up from the Isle of Wight to spend my birthday with my boyfriend. The whole journey takes about 4 hours, station to station, and consists of the ferry, 2 trains, and 2 tube trains. It's a trek, but I've done it so many times I just run on autopilot the whole way. I get to Waterloo and head out to the bike stands for the obligatory cigarette before the tube. I was thinking about the weekend ahead, wondering what treats my fella had planned, paying zero attention to anything around me, so it took me a while to even realize someone was talking to me. "Excuse me, is this your bike?" Snap back to earth and I see a young man, must have been at least 19, but looked about 14. Blonde hair, teeth missing, and dressed in a bizarre 2-piece blue suit that was at least 2 inches too big all over. He's indicating a bike with one of those tickets on it that says it's been abandoned and is going to be removed. I smile and tell him, "No, not mine. I'm looking for a bike to hire. I'm not from around here. Sorry," he said. "I don't think I can help you there, I'm afraid. I don't know the area that well, but I'm sure there'll be a guard that can help you," I said. At this point, he introduces himself as Igor and holds out his hand to shake, so I take it. Just a chat, right? Guy's new to the country, just trying to be friendly. Right? Wrong. As soon as he has my hand, he pulls it to him, kisses it, and is not letting go. "So you're not from round here also. Why you came to London?" As he says this, he starts pulling me toward him, wrapping his arm around me, trying to pull me into a hug. Now, a smart person would have shoved him off and left, but I, of course, didn't want to appear rude and just tensed my arm best I could to keep some distance between us while loudly proclaiming that I was just here to visit my boyfriend. At the B word, he dropped my hand like it was on fire and said, "Oh, shit." I laughed and stubbed out my cigarette, ready to wrap this up and get on my way. But Igor's not giving up yet. "Boyfriend? Oh shit, sorry, I'm not from around here." Like this is a valid excuse. "I am from Ukraine." To which I said, mimicking his tone, "Ukraine? Oh shit." Now, I'll be the first to admit that with everything going on in his country, which was just breaking at the time, this was perhaps more than a little insensitive, but please, don't judge me. I just wanted him to go away. Unfortunately, my little comment seemed to have the opposite effect, and perhaps delighted that I had expressed some weak bit of sympathy, he moaned ecstatically and threw his arms around me. So now my let's not be rude instinct had turned off, and I shoved him as hard as I could, which did precisely nothing. I couldn't even stagger him. He had me in a tight bear hug, and I struggled, twisting away and trying to wiggle out of his grip, but to my horror, he just started walking me across the road, squeezing me into his shitty blazer with a surprising force. "I need to go now, Igor. I need to get my train." He said, "Okay, we will go get the train." I said, "No, I will get the train. You can go get your bike." We passed through the entrance of the station, and I started trying to point out people in uniforms. Anyone, cleaners, just someone. He said, "So where do we go? We go together, yes?" I said, "No, look, here, this man. This man can help you get a bike." He said, "Where? This guy?" "No, not this guy." We were right in the station now, surrounded by people, and I'd managed to wiggle away a bit, but now he had me in, honest to God, a headlock, and was waltzing me around. I'm shouting now about this guy can help, that guy can help, trying to just make eye contact with someone long enough for them to see that something is clearly wrong. But this is Waterloo. It's rush hour and no one notices. Somehow I managed to get out of the headlock, but he still grips my arm and tries to pull me back. So I'm pulling away from him, trying to ungrip his hand with my one free hand and pointing at guys in blue uniforms with the one he's got trapped, shouting at the top of my voice, "There are people that can help you." And still not a single person stops. Finally, he responded to one of the places I pointed out and turns away from me. "Here?" he asks, and I notice he's pointing at the security office, so I shout, "Yes!" As he's pulling me towards the door, I start walking beside him, praying someone will be in there, as the glass door is clearly staff only and definitely locked. Since I'm actually walking with him now and doing what he wants, he lets go of my wrist. just for a second, and he starts trying to slip his arm around me. I make a break for it and run, fast as I can, not caring that I'm twatting all the other commuters with my bags. Luckily, one of the escalators is broken and no one's on it, so I charge down it faster than I could have done if it was moving, not looking back until I'm safely on the platform. I hide myself in the crowd, shaking, panting, and laughing to myself, looking like a real lunatic. I really just wanted someone to ask if I was okay, but of course, no one did. In fact, I looked so crazy that no one wanted to sit next to me, which is a small silver lining, I guess.